All right. So we were set for a weekend in DC, nice little weekend away. And, we made our reservations at some restaurants because if you don't make a reservation, you're not going to get in. So I was checking menus and scotches as I usually do. And, one of our restaurants we were set up at was Joe's Crab House or Steak and Crab or whatever the heck it is. Great restaurant. But one scotch at Joe's really caught my attention. It was a McGowan that was $68 a glass. And that was kind of intriguing because, especially that it was a bottle I was thinking about picking up for special occasions at some point. And see, I divide scotches into four categories. Your daily dram, something that you just can drink anytime. Your Friday night pour, something a little nicer, a little more money that you kick back with on the Friday. You do a good job on the week. It's a Friday, kick in the weekend. Then to impress the guests, which is something that's really good and not super expensive. And then you have the special occasion scotches, right? The ones that you only break out on special occasions. But anyway, I thought of the cost of a bottle compared to the cost of a glass here. Glasses on average are about a quarter to third the price of a bottle. And that's good profit because you think, anything after those 3 or 4 glasses in that bottle is all profit to them. And although it's pricey per glass, it's a good way to test it out before you buy a bottle. And I realized that's the real options thinking that I've been through and that we've done a lot of work in. And, thinking along those real options lines, it would be really interesting if they could or would give you a glass. Well, not give you, I mean, you're buying the glass or, you're paying for the dram. But then if you like it, you could apply the cost or part of the cost of the glass towards the bottle. Or if you get a pour out of a new bottle, offer the cost of the glass towards that bottle, that same bottle. And that's really what real options thinking is. And in tech, we do this all the time. You test first, you take the information from it and decide what to do from there. Just like in any project, right? We can lay out the whole project, but how can you extract value at different stages along the way? And that's really what real options is. It doesn't have to be just the traditional NPV where it costs so much in and you get so much out in return. And, if what you get out in return is more than what you put in, then it's worthwhile. That's very linear and very black and white. We can spend a little and extract information along the way. Information reduces risk, and we can extract value as we go through rather than just a black and white in and out. Like when we decide which laptops to give to staff, I'll decide on 2 or 3 options. We'll buy maybe 2 of each and roll them out and have staff test them. Then we get feedback and decide which one to buy for staff, and we keep the others as spares. So we spent a little bit more up front, but it allowed us to make a better decision. And then we were also able to extract some value in that money that we put out by having spare laptops, right? So that's what you might say, in addition to the information that you're getting, you're spending that little bit on extra laptops that you're not going to use for staff, for your main production line, but you're spending that little bit up front and you're getting the information that allows you to make better decisions. And staff is happier, they get a laptop, they were engaged in the process, they were able to make their voices heard, and we provide them with equipment that they prefer over some of the other options. So, when you're laying things out or analyzing something in the organization or, evaluating to do a project, look at how you can take a glass of scotch before you commit to the bottle.